Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Walking Dead video. In this one, I want to talk about the Season 10 trailer. There's actually a new one that just came out, and I'm so hyped for this season. First of all, I apologize for not posting in the last week. We're actually like moving and all this stuff's kind of everywhere. Like my office, I literally just have a desk in here, just in this room, and my Christmas tree's on the ground. I have a bunch of stuff all over the floor here. So I haven't been posting just because of that and just doing all that kind of stuff. And a lot of stuff is changing and all of that. But starting February, I guess 3rd, which is that Monday, probably February 2nd, that Sunday, everything will go back to normal. So yeah, I'm going to post when I can because it seems like there is more stuff to talk about. But if there really is nothing to talk about, nothing big comes out, I'm probably not going to rush to do a video on it just because I can talk about that when I come back. This here, I guess, would be probably the benefits of having a Twitter account is that you would actually get notified to all this. So thank you guys for like messaging me and all that. You guys brought this to my attention. There's actually a season 10 trailer out there. It was revealed on the Walking Dead's Twitter account, so I'll leave a link down below if you want to go check out that or the actual trailer. I want to talk about this trailer because there's a lot of stuff that they revealed in here that I was expecting, but some stuff I wasn't expecting. We actually have, I think, a clear timeline on what's going on with Michonne and also some weird stuff with Negan. But of course, before we begin, I do have to warn you for spoilers for the Walking Dead television show, and I guess spoilers for the comic. Also, if you're new to the channel and you want more Walking Dead content like this, maybe consider subscribing. The show's coming back in 4 weeks exactly today, so that's super exciting. There's going to be a lot to talk about. Like I said in the beginning of this video, the next week or so, I'll have some videos out. Who knows, maybe I'll get back to uploading like normally. I do have a few videos that I do want to do this week, and I do think next Sunday is when I will resume the Q&As just because, yeah, January's just been a lot, but there's going to be a lot to talk about this week. Again, like they could reveal bigger things. Like I recently saw that episode 10, I believe, is called Stalker, with 11 called Morning Star. So that kind of lines up with my predictions. I figured that Stalker would be related to the Alexandria attack on, I guess, our invasion of the Whisperers, right? I'm pretty sure that's happening in episode 10, and then in 11 would be the actual battle at the hilltop, and based off this trailer and all that, it seems like it's going to be because, again, I focused on Rosita and all of that. Rosita was in Alexandria, and then later on she's at the hilltop, so I'm like, okay, she went over there. Also, Morningstar could be related to Daryl's weapon, potentially anyways, and I think episode 13, Walk With Us, I really think is Negan and Alpha's final episode together. I think Alpha's gonna offer to Negan to, to walk with us. Like, you can be maybe even the new leader of the Whisperers, because maybe at that point Alpha's really doubting herself because of some stuff going on with Lydia. And that's why in the trailer here, we see Negan with the Whisperer mask on, like he's considering it, but maybe towards the end of the episode, he's like, nope, cuts her head off, and then, yeah, we kind of go from there. Anyways, let's talk about this trailer. We see a lot of footage from the battle at the hilltop, which isn't too surprising, because that's going to be a pretty huge battle, probably the only battle, I would imagine, happening for the remainder of the season. Like, we're going to get some other crazy things happening, but I don't think it's going to be a battle like this, where we have two sides coming at each other, like Lord of the Rings style. We have Daryl here. He's leaving the hilltop. He's walking towards the gates anyways. We've also seen this shot before too with the repaired wing. Now in the back it says the best, and I was wondering what the hell this meant, but I don't think it means anything. Just because later on in the trailer there's a quote from Vanity Fair that says the best in years, and so you go back to earlier in the trailer, you actually see that on the wall here. It says the best, and then you go to the shot of Aaron and everyone else here with their shields, and it says in years. So I'm guessing that's exactly what that is. It's just some kind of digital effect or whatever that they did there for the marketing, which is really cool. Like, that's super awesome that they did that. I mean, could you imagine if Daryl actually wrote that on there, or someone just put that on there, like, we're the best in years. Now, we do have some footage of Connie. We have quite a bit of footage of her in here, but everything is still with her in the cave. I'm really looking for footage of her in any other place other than the cave. In Alexandria, the hilltop, anything. But everything we're seeing of her, she's in this cave. Like, there's this shot right here of her and Magna. It looks like they're in the cave. They're trying to escape here. And, I mean, we don't really see anyone else here. Now, the main reason why I really do think she's going to die, and I know I get a lot of hate for this when I say that, but the reason why I do is just because you don't really see her anywhere. And there's also this shot here really early on in the trailer. During the battle at the hilltop, you actually see Connie there. I believe Yumiko is there, and I can't see who else is there. But you don't see Connie anywhere. It's just Kelly there. This, I believe, is happening in episode 11, just based off of the episode titles anyways, because we got the confirmation that 10 is Stalker, So I'm thinking that 11 is Morningstar, which could be related to a weapon. I mean, they're fighting here. It could be related to a lot of stuff. It's nighttime. Maybe you actually see a Morningstar later on after the battle's over. I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of meaning in it somewhere, but we don't see her anywhere. We see shots of almost everyone else in the trailer besides Magna and Jerry, I believe. I'm pretty sure Jerry's gonna survive just because they make it very obvious in the trailer that he's in trouble and going to die, and I don't know, I think he's gonna live. I just don't see that character dying there. And yeah, I mean, that's really why, for the most part, I think Connie's gonna die. I mean, they've been hinting at things for a long time. I actually thought if she was going to die, she was going to die much later, like later on in season 10, probably towards the end, and take that Andrea death in the comics, but she could die right now at this point. And yeah, I don't know. I just keep thinking of that scene recently that happened either in the mid-season finale or episode 7, I can't remember, but Carol was basically pushing Daryl, you know, like you should try something with Connie, you know? There's something there. I see you guys together. I see how you guys are together. You should try it out with her, you know? And Daryl's like, oh, whatever. And I feel like if Connie died, then for Daryl, it's like, wow, I could have actually have done something because maybe I did actually start to really, really like her. It would be sad, but that's kind of the story of Daryl, right? It's nothing new at this point. So that's kind of my prediction as of now. We'll see where that goes, though. We have a lot of shots of Michonne walk around with zombies. I mean, this is just amazing. This is obviously, it goes back to season 3 of The Walking Dead, where this was all she used to do. I don't know if this is part of a hallucination of sorts, like this is the beginning of the hallucination. We see them back there, and then right away, immediately, it's going to cut to that shot in the other trailer where she has that hood on and all that, and is literally a connection to season 3. It might even be footage from season 3. At this point here, I think she's far away from the naval base. She's going back to see our characters. Does she already know of Rick? Does she know what happened to him? That's very possible. That might be why she's like this. I mean, I don't know, because what is the reason for this, you know? It's possible that she's doing this because it's very dangerous where she is and she needs to get through a ton of walkers because there could be a lot of them in the area. Something's going on here, but we also do see shots of her later on and her hair's actually up, or something's different with it anyway. She has like this bandana thing on and she lost that poncho thing, that dark greenish poncho thing. This really relates with that shot of her holding Lucille. And so I'm wondering if that shot is real or not. Because as of now, it's like, that definitely isn't happening just because I don't see how they're going to fit it in. But with this shot here, you can kind of connect things a little bit. Like, this could be happening early on in episode 12. And then later on when we see her holding Lucille or I guess a bat with barbed wire, that's just at nighttime from this shot, right? It is very odd. I really do wonder where they're going with this because Michonne does seem to find something out. Wherever, like at the naval base, she seems to find something out there because she just dramatically changes. She looks like this now. She has walkers behind her. She seems all angry. It's like she found something out. There are a lot of shots, and again, this trailer, I will have to talk about this trailer multiple times, or at least a couple, or maybe like once or twice more. Just different aspects in the trailer. Like we see this shot here of Rosita, and she seems to be reacting to someone showing up here. I don't know where she's at. Probably a little evacuation outpost they have, because again, I really do think they were forced to evacuate Alexandria because the Whisperers took over. And I think Eugene could be here, maybe saving them. We don't see Gabriel anywhere besides a few shots like this shot here of him staring out. I'm assuming this is the gates of Alexandria and he's seeing that Whisperers are showing up. I think this is going to be a very Gabriel-focused episode, and I do think this is probably where he is going to die. That's my prediction so far. Episode 9, Connie's going to die. Episode 10, Gabriel's going to die. And then I guess some people will probably die in 11 because it's going to be a battle, right? And then in 12, Michonne's going to leave. She's not really going to die. She's going to be leaving. And then in 13... that's when Alpha dies. I'm sure there's a lot more unexpected deaths that we're going to be getting, but as of now, it's kind of my general prediction. Cool shot here of Daryl and Ezekiel. Ezekiel's all dressed up, so is he going to the Commonwealth like I was theorizing a few months ago? Maybe, I don't know, maybe we found out some more stuff with Eugene. They have the cure, or I guess they have some technology that can actually help Ezekiel and help him defeat this illness, right? Really cool shot here of a zombie coming under the grave of Alexandria. This isn't anyone that we know. Or actually, we might know this person, but I don't know if it's just me, but if you look at the ground, it looks like it was just like newly dug up. So that's probably someone who died earlier in this season just coming back. I think this is just really cool. I mean, this is your typical zombie story, right? Zombies coming up from the graveyard, coming back to life. I mean, yeah, this is just an awesome shot. We do see Daryl out of the cave, which is a shot that I was going to talk about earlier in the week, a few days ago, because this actually came out, but it was only 10 seconds. I couldn't really talk about it, but this is, I mean, obvious confirmation that Daryl does make it out, but it seems like this is happening for sure in episode 9. and probably early on. I don't see them staying in that cave for too long, probably like 20 minutes into the episode, 20, 30 minutes, maybe around there. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe Daryl makes it out, but some characters don't make it out. I mean, why is he hiding here, right? Like, he makes it out, but he doesn't go come all the way out, so there's something over there. Maybe some whisperers, or there's some walkers around. We get this shot here, this really, really badass shot of Negan with a whisperer mask on. I mean, this is just amazing. This is what we always wanted. This is what we talked about in season 9. We wanted something like this. We wanted to see Negan with a whisperer mask, and we are now actually seeing that, which is just so badass. It does happen in the comic, though. It does happen with Dwight, and we're likely not going to be getting that, obviously, because Dwight is on Fear the Walking Dead now. So giving it to Negan, I think, works. I mean, I think it's suitable. I think this is from the episode titled Walk With Us, and I think at this point, he's getting very, very close to Alpha, and he's almost ready to execute his plan, which is obviously killing her. And besides that, there's just a lot of war shots. I mean, a lot of war shots. There's this shot right here of Eugene. You see Aaron in the back. There's fire everywhere. And this is happening, I guess, in episode 11. They're going to take a huge blow here. The hilltop is going to be completely destroyed. Like, there will be some buildings and stuff that are left up, but a lot of it's going to be on fire. So much of it's going to burn down that they have to break all those houses down. They're not going to live in a burnt house or anything. So, yeah. I'm wondering how much it's going to be different. Like, is the Barrington house going to be completely gone and they're going to rebuild something new there? They totally could do that. I would be open to that. Having Hilltop look different, just change the scenery up a lot. I mean, I think that'd be really awesome. But yeah, I really enjoyed this trailer. Combining this with the other trailer that we got, this half season just seems to be really nuts. There's so much stuff to look forward to. I really can't wait to just get right into it. Episode 9 is focusing on all of the cave stuff and wrapping all of that up. And I'm excited for that, but I feel like we've already been there. Kind of because we are there, like our characters are trapped down there. That's the last time we saw them. That was the cliffhanger for the mid-season finale. But I can't wait to wrap that up and then just get into all this stuff from episode 10 and on. But let me know what you guys thought of this trailer. Make sure to be a subscriber if you want more Walking Dead content like this, and thanks for watching.